Okay, I'm back, boys. Let's continue. Okay. These guys want to drag us into a large fight.
Submit to your king.
I will not obey.
It's too many guns, and mortars. We got deleted there. Do we have any heroes in this army? We need to send another army there. We can attack that city with only one.
I am a rune lord, not some smith.
Not some smith.
Find my harem.
Let's send King Rahash here.
Legions march.
The Tomb Kings have resilience. They have resilience to the vampire territory, so we don't get bothered by the attrition. There's an army here as well. Pretty good one.
Attend your king, slave.
This guy hasn't seen action in a while. They don't want to fight. You don't want to fight, you're gonna get harassed, friend. It's a low chance, but I'm going for it. Delivery, baby, delivery. Good job.
Do not challenge
Zero
me.
immortality.
Greatness comes. Sirs, attend.
We're gonna attack Black Krog.
Death sworn. Move.
I wanna fight that guy with Cetra. Cetra has a very good movement as well. Alhazar is more for field battles. Go to Valas Soro. And this guy will start raiding here. The flame cannons were buffed, guys, if you don't know. They have, look at the range, and they also have explosive damage. The flame cannons actually looks good now. I have to try them myself to, to really tell you my opinion, but they look good now. They can get over 250 range easy now. We're gonna use the Green Decapitation of Xar here and log the sandstorms. We don't care about this peasant here.
My glory.
And we go north here.
I dare to move.
Dwarves should have decent armies at this point. Decent armies at this point. Next turn we unlock our best technology. I'm also looking for another knowledgeable Lich Priest Shadows. Wise is no longer of any importance. We need a knowledgeable. More power. If you don't know what knowledgeable is, it buffs the Winds of Magic power reserved to all armies faction-wide, per character. Where are we gonna send that Shadows guy?
I deem it.
We do have Nekihara here. What about these two armies here?
Nekihara rises from the sands.
Not really that much value there. I'm gonna get a proper army for this guy. Well, then we'll go harass somebody. We do have now the first book of Nagash makes heroes cost their action cost next to nothing, and we have higher chances to succeed. Next to nothing, I mean if they have a specialist. We might just go attack this. The dwarves might be close, and where the hell is our agent? Wasn't there our agent here? Oh. Ah, he's here.
Blitz! This way!
We need to put a note to fire for this guy. Looks like the walls are vulnerable. How many settlements do the wars have? 25.
Well, Nagger.
25.
Ah! Dark blessings upon you. Excellent. My tribe.
The trade agreement is pretty good. You get 1100 per turn.
I deem it.
Trade with Norska's come there. They play this game with headphones, yes.
Unliving march.
We need to get this army out of the city. They are playing it smart so far. When it comes to Lord of Nehihara, I still put a focus on replenishment, but 1 point in Restless Dead and then 3 points into Syrian's Incantation of Vengeance. This does good damage to 1 unit. These buffs are situational, this one has more value. This one is good, makes you win large engagements. And this one gonna be situational. Nehihara is good lore,
We never tire.
I don't care if they attack Lucini, if we can attack this and get them out of the city. Sending this guy to rebuild Ringarakas. Send get 2 turns of movement here. Next turn we get our final technology, Heralds Empowered, and then we're just gonna unlock everything else. It's gonna be fun playing with all technology. What do you think is the best Lord of Vampires? No competition.
The sun.
Let's go. Are careful. They are careful. They're sending multiple armies here to engage us. We have ready to fight anywhere. The Chaos Invasion should start anytime now as well. I'm surprised there has not been a second wave of Rise of Chaos. We'll get 40 jars. Lost Tomb, Hidden Knowledge. During the excavation of one of our Lord's tombs, a disaster occurred. The more we dug, the more sand poured into the breach, trapping our unfortunate workers inside and resealing the chamber. Is the loss of a few wretched laborers sufficient reason to dig elsewhere, or should we persevere here and redouble our efforts? Under the chamber, there is secret knowledge to be found inside the chamber. We should continue our excavation to uncover it at once. We unlock the Heralds Empowered. The envoys and harbinger of a Tomb King bring about his benevolence or wrath. Army capacity +1. Global recruitment duration -1 turn for all units. Pretty nice stuff. And most important, global recruitment capacity +3 doubled. That is crazy. Yeah.
King of Nehekara.
Should unlock everything now. This guy will get that army. We're gonna get a range flavor army with this guy. Bakaf of the First Dynasty. Bakaf repelled the nomads and secured the borders. He's a peerless master of desert warfare. When attack +7 when fighting in desert terrain, Lord's army, charge bonus +16 for himself, ambush and success chance +20%. He gives his whole army 10% range. And he has stock as well. How close are we? 4 turns we did from this. He can actually wait then. And let's buff our skeleton archers. +10 arm, +15 arm for skeleton archers and horseman units. +15 arm is actually quite a bit. Bone edifice is posited by half the third. Bone makes both an effective weapon and surprisingly durable armor for undead warriors. Missile damage +10% for skeleton archers and horseman units. And armor +15 for skeleton archers and horseman units. Does this mean all horsemen get 15 armor? Because that's really good. If Nehekara horsemen get 15 armor, it's gonna be way better. It's a big deal to get 15 armor on the horsemen. Sheet Wizard rank 27. Mortuary cultists, knowing your way around the realm of souls, long knowledge of the required ritual incantations are essential skills for dedicated lich priests. +3% for the hero action success chance. We're not gonna use them in campaign, but we get this hero action success chance -5% for enemy characters in the region, so lower the chance of harassment, and increases also the ambush success chance by 5%. Not a priority skill, but still okay to have. What kind of monitor do I have? There are commands for the monitors. There is monitor 1 and monitor 2. There you go.
Not likely.
Holy shit, Nagarond.
Yes.
Malekith is scary.
What brings you forth from your dusty wastes? No!
He will offer it to me, I'll not approach him anymore.
For dark blessings upon you. The fates agree.
Norska is alive and they finally accept trade. Our traders are Norska here. Yeah. Nerfy rank 9. We can add quite a bit of heroes now as well.
You what?
They're avoiding us here.
My will be
Not
done.
here though.
Kill these
Looks like the battle will happen in the Western
We
Badlands.
retreat!
Wanna fight? Come here, friend. 3 armies are being recruited here. Holy shit.
Son of
It's
Nehekara.
very important to have scouts more than ever now.
Be gone.
I serve King and Patriarch. I have risen.
This army has suffered some attrition here.
Address me as your
There
highness.
are 3 armies in this area.
Legion, move!
Do you take me for a
They're recruiting
wizard?
3 armies at once,
You watch
at the same time. King Roman has a great army against dwarves.
King of greatest dynasty.
We'll immediately threaten here.
No, I will not shame my clan.
Almost immortal, bald guy, almost immortal. It's pretty good gear, pretty good gear. This guy will be hell for dwarves. We're facing dwarves, let's get some ceremonial bandages for more missile resistance.
Find my harem.
Newly conquered territories will have different infrastructure. Once we stabilize and get the borders expanded, we change infrastructure. But for now, it's all the same, pretty much. This one does not need to be in the capital. And we don't need Drinkorakos there. I can immediately strike Iron Rock here. We will. A lot of this small mini garrison will be auto-resolved if the balance of power is convenient. If you guys new here, we do have a strict auto-resolving policy. But that was one of the examples where we do it. This is a great city for the dwarves.
Rises from the sands.
It also has a crazy garrison.
Entomb them. My will be
This guy is for fighting in the desert, not fighting in the cities.
Address me as your highness. Greatness comes. Address me as your highness.
Okay, King Arnon was harassed. Well, we need to get this army out of the city. Let's just go take Zarexil here. We'll do little science here. We're still getting used to fighting dwarf quality. Just a little science. I want to see how effective this is against their units.
Mekara will be mine.
King Arnon will have the strongest scorpions. He's treacherous and has this herald for the extra bonus versus infantry for the scorpions, which more than doubles their bonus versus infantry. The scorpion should be really deadly against the infantry. Infantry does not have charge defense against large, anti-large, or armor piercing. Will get murdered by the scorpions. Absolutely deleted. This is a science battle here. The scorpion's quite powerful here, and we can get even more powerful. We should add 2 more scorpions to this army. Treacherous Lord makes the Scorpion so good, combined with the Herald. The Scorpions support, they can do really well. I think the Dwarves have big issues fighting buff Scorpions. Large units that break formations are Dwarves' worst nightmare. What the fuck? Scorpions are really good against dwarves. Necroswing is also doing very good. Scorpions have fun, they can fight scorpions. Scorpions are gonna be a real pain in the ass for the dwarves. I mean, look at it, they're all over the place. You can't hold formation against scorpions. That swipe is the best attack he has. You can see that. This is a big problem for dwarves. Scorpion is really nasty against dwarves. It's insane how long they managed to hold against so many terror units, but it's the legendary difficulty that caused it.
We march over sand.
Let's inspect this. They started taking damage as they got exhausted. The Necrosphinx was taking damage for quarrelers. This is not really good in melee against infantry because they're gonna take so much damage. I mean, look at his damage against quarrelers. The Stereo stack, no, but if you have more, better chance to trigger. $120 armor, must be because of the loss of the Uyghur. Must be because of the loss of the Uyghur. Air Titan still takes the lowest damage of all the constructs. It's a 10% ward save. How was the Necrosphinx taking so much damage from Quarrelers in melee? Minus must have done some damage as well. His trailer is great, we just use it in different armies.
I alone shall restore Nehekara. Occupy it in my name. Submit to your king.
We even have the stone sentinels for the... I mean, makes Necrosfinx deadlier. Structure all is solid here. It's mountain, so we need some growth and replenishment.
Not likely.
What's my favorite faction? Empire.
Glory for Khemri! Served me in life, now death.
We have a very good agents as well. We have total domination on bells, territories, and the agents. Very important to have a strong campaign agents. Don't be one of those people who cry about oh, I've been getting harassed too many times. This game sucks. I don't want to play it. Agent spam. You need to counter the agents as well. There's a lot of tools at your disposal to counter stuff. Yeah. Is the everything? Let's see. King Omen. These guys are fort entombed. Entombed beneath the sands, waiting for the chaos.
Attend your king, slaves.
Yeah.
Immortality and power.
Everything is great. It's very important to specialize your armies. This means you can have all of the variety in the army. And variety also makes things complicated. You need to keep it simple. You're playing legendary. And you can put armies, units in the army for the sake of variety, just for the sake of variety to have variety. It's bad. Let them, you know, go watch them YouTube videos, you know, when people force variety and they don't even use all the units because it's too much click, 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 click. It's very important to keep it simple. You have your core units, your support units, and the units you're gonna invest your micro time. On legendary there is no pause, and you need to be effective. And this is not the only thing. Battle skills, speccing battle skills to make your units more effective. If you have variety, you would need too many battle skills to buff all the units. So you build your army around 2, 3, 4 battle skill tops. 3 is optimal. 3 is optimal for the Warhammer 2 factions. What's my favorite unit? Steam Tank. They're gonna leave the city, they're creating a new army here. We have to deny all harassment and all of their moves. Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell? Hey, Triticular, thank you for your support. Welcome to Bodyguard. I mean, I can show you a bit of my armies. I can show a bit of my armies. So this is Setter's army. It's made around the Tomb Guard. And we do have 2 heroes. Setter alone kills half the army. We have Stone Sentinels. So it's Tomb Guard and Stone Sentinels. Have a godlike Cetra for fighting. He can kill pretty much everything. Hero support. This one can fight. Archer support. And we have Hero Titan. Because Hero Titan in every army is a pretty much a great thing. Get free spells and you get Spirit Conduit. And this thing can fight anything. Cetra is made around the Tomb Guard and the Stone Sentinels. This unit does not need the battle skills to be strong. Hero Titan either. Archers are supporting. We can replace archers in this army. We have Sunscorched Bones and Stone Sentinels. This is the core battle skill for the Tomb Kings. So you wanna always have your core unit infantry. There's exception to this if you go for a lot of sharpty. Our Chariot King army. We have Sunscorched Bones and Master Charioteers. So core of our army, Tomb Guard, and Chariots. This army needs open field to fight. We have archers for support, we have Hero Titan, and we have a wizard here. King Roman here has Sunscorched Bones, core. This skill is pretty much a must. Like 9 out of 10 lords, we should have this. Revered Mercenary for Ushabti. So we have here our core Tomb Guard, our core Ushabti. Pretty much we have the same role in the army. Ushabti can also fight flanks, fight large on the flanks. And then we have our support Ushabti Great Bows, shooting the enemy large targets first. I have one unit to assist. We have also Hero Titan, and we have the heroes as well to support. This one is pretty straightforward army.
Lesser siblings would falter.
King Amunhotep, this army is different. We have our core skill, we have Master Charioteers, and we have Arrows of Asaph, so 3 battle skills. So our archer is going to be stronger. We have 1 extra archer. We have our chariots here because the battle skill. We could replace the chariots with the War Sphinxes, would be better. And we do have 2 catapults. King Arno, this is a treacherous tomb king. Buffs the Tomb Scorpions. We have our core battle skill, Stone Sentinels. So we have 4 Tomb Scorpions, 1 Necro Sphinx. This is all buffed by the Stone Sentinels, the Sepulchre Stalkers as well. We have our core Tomb Guard. And we pretty much have our Scorpions and core Tomb Guard for the center. And then this one does other things, so the sides, flanks. The next army, King Roman, another range army. We have Arrows of Asaph and Sunscorched Bones. It's our core. We have quite a bit of range here. He went extra range damage. So extra range. We have 2 artillery pieces. And then we have a Necro Sphinx, Hero Titan, and a Necropolis Knights to support this strategy. There is another special army here. This is the special lord for Ushabti. He has the strongest Ushabti in the game. He has Ushabti, Revered Sun Masonry, and Elite Cavalrymen. So core of the army are the regular Ushabti. And then we support them with Necropolis Knights. Necropolis Knights with halberds. We have Ushabti Great Bows. And we have some harassment. Plus the Necrotect. If you combine this army and this army together, you pretty much get next to unstoppable large army. And these 2 armies are here to protect the coast and fight chaos. If you want to see these 2 armies in action, go check the highlight. I'll link it one more time, but guys, you should really know how to look for highlights. On my profile where the videos, there should be highlights, and it's large battle, Khemri versus Chaos. You can also check a playlist on YouTube. If you subscribe to YouTube or Twitter, you can also get notified about these things. All the highlights are really pretty much worth watching. And here's the link. Are we at max army capacity? There is no such thing as max army capacity. We did unlock all from the dynasties and 1 from the book, but through the mortuary cult we can unlock more. We unlocked 1, so we currently have 10 armies possible. We can get more armies. I suspect we're going to get 2 more. Make sure to specialize your armies. That's the key. That's the key. King Rahash here is another army. We have 3 battle skills here. Our core infantry. We have a elite cavalryman. This is probably, out of all these battle skills, the most average one. All these battle skills are good, but this one is the most average one. You don't even need this battle skill to use these units, while you definitely need this one to use the infantry. And to use the Ushapti, or Tomb Scorpions, or the Necroswings, or the Stalkers. Chariots. The Khemri Warspring doesn't really need it, but it's nice. So we do have our core Tomb Guard. The Khemri War Sphinxes have to help the battle line. We have our harassment units, our units to protect the flanks, help the center, flanking, center, flanking, and the flank. So it's very important to build your armies around battle skills. Don't just put units in the army. Don't just go here into your regiments and now just click, 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 click all this nonsense to the army. Make sure it makes sense. Some of these units will not make sense in most of the armies. Tumgar Halberds are better unit. Not just better, but they're also different unit. Tumgard and Tumgar Halberds are different roles. Tumgard will be have a slight advantage against infantry, but if you have a buffed Tumgar Halberds, they'll be better than the regular Tumgard. Tumgard with Halberds is more reliable than just regular Tumgard. Some of them are peace stains, some of them are, some of them are not. Looks like everybody's scared, everybody just fortified. Everybody just fortified. We need to get rid of all their heroes. Looking for a wise, looking for knowledgeable, and not looking for a necrotect right now. We can attack Barak Dawazag. There's no military presence here. They're probably just massing their army somewhere.
Serve king and patriarch.
It's important to scout. We don't want to go into get surprised by 4 armies. It's important to scout ahead, see what is ahead, kill their get rid of their heroes, wound, kill them, and diminish their armies with assault units. Tomb Prince is perfect for that.
Submit to your king.
We need to take Black Crag with Setter. This garrison is really strong. This garrison is very strong. Well, I have to send Setter to take this city. Other armies will have too much casualties here. This garrison is this does not get stronger than this. The garrison is made to make you suffer. We do have this thing. I don't want to save this thing. Move that bar. Click here and click the center. We do have to be careful because there are more enemies ahead now, and even the vampires are sending their armies.
Don't think so.
There looks like they're gonna be avoiding our main invasion force, and they're gonna go around try to attack some of our settlements. It's a really bad idea for them, as they can't win anyway. They might just attack some of the minor settlements. They do really seem persistent about attacking this place. We don't even care if we lose it, but we're definitely gonna try to defend it.
No! Do not mock me. Attend your king, slaves.
Don't really care about staying here. We just did cause some damage here.
Land of the dead.
There's another army there.
Animus!
This one looks good as well.
I am a rune lord, not
This guy's not good enough rank to discover what they have in the army.
stop that.
The mighty Deepwood welcomes you.
It looks like the dwarves were planning to attack here, where they touch the forest, but they're not going in. It's very hard to deal the AF dealing with the elves in the forest. Do we get wine now? I totally forgot we have... don't have trade. I want to craft this item here. I want to try it over Ouroboros. This will give more offense to Cetra. Then we get more value from the battle skill for healing. Still need wine for this. Let's Malekith have wine.
Overlord. Well, Hagaran, what do you want?
Here's wine.
I suppose.
Yeah, very good. This will give max offense to Cetra. We'll craft the one Brace of the Sun, 300 Canopic Jars. This is a special item as enchanted item which grants melee attack and debuff on the enemy. This debuff is constant. So debuffs the enemy melee attack, which increases pretty much your defense and lowers their flame resistance, and will be doing fire damage. So increases your offense greatly, and it looks like a really good item. Ouroboros is a really good item made for make you really tanky, but Cetra is already really tanky. Unless we're gonna overuse Cetra all the time against strong armies, we're never really gonna get value from his toughness. So we do want to make him more offensive. And this is the last item we need on Cetra. That's full offense for Cetra. One Brace of the Sun, infused with the sun's dazzling intensity, the power harnessed within gleams brilliantly, blinding the various opponents. Now Cetra has all the unique stuff here. This will give him way more offense, and it will put his attack even higher. He will have 98 attack on a chariot, and enemy will lose some attack plus fire weakness. Looks like pretty good. Hopefully it is good in battle as well. How many hours? I don't know, 1,000 hours? Check my profile. So we went full offense here. We do get defense here when he loses health. But unless he's soloing a whole army, he does not need this much toughness, so I remove the Ouroboros. With Ouroboros, we'll be making better against fighting the whole army. But this will give him more value using the rest of the army. Because he'll get more offense in a short time. I think this looks very powerful. We'll just see it in battle. He does have a fire weakness, and this will remove that weakness. So he'll now have no fire weakness. And it will give weakness to the enemy we have flaming attacks. We do lose regeneration, but we again get value from Resurrect. So this should be max toughness, etc. You don't need charge, it's nonsense. And we do have the Blade Master here. Leadership is pointless. Armor has a little more value than the charge here, but this is a waste skill on a lord like this. Armor, he already has 125 armor, so these two skills are totally unnecessary. One extra point here, not really needed. He already has a lot of health. This just as a filler to get Desert Strike, and a good filler because it's speed, and his chariot then has 111 speed. I'm very happy with this build, and pretty much this is how I'm gonna build Cetra in the future. Having regeneration Cetra is good, but it's not top priority.
My dynasty.
The dwarves are piling up armies. They don't look to be one attack here.
You what? King of greatest dynasty.
Any attack here looks like heavy losses.
Immortality and power.
We should send 2 armies to attack the Bitterston Mine. This is our where we break.
Big on. Stop.
They're recruiting here a lot of stuff. How many is actually here?
I'm a rude
3,
lord, not
4,
some
3 lords with 14, 25 units.
Address me as your
I do need to get rid of this. I can't allow this recruitment. There's scary stuff for getting recruited here. Look at these hammers and iron breakers. Who gets Ouroboros?
servants.
Who gets Ouroboros? That's a good question. We'll put it on our Necrotect. He only has the armor turned, so it's not good here. This guy has good gear. Who gets Ouroboros?
Serve me in life, now death.
This guy just needs some ward save. He doesn't need Ouroboros.
On your knees.
We'll give Ouroboros to King Roman.
All should be.
And we're gonna go craft him enchanted item as well. The talisman, my bad. Call of Shakara. This is our best talisman to craft. Call of Shakara crafted within the labyrinthine necropolis at Shakara. This elaborate piece gives the High Lich Priest additional protection against harm unseen. 5 melee defense, 50% ward save, 5 physical resistance. Great item.
Will be done.
This will make Roman much tougher. Okay. We do kinda need to attack this. Do we have movement for this as well?
Greatness comes.
This attack looks good here.
The day
Send
of
both
awakening
armies, they will not
nears.
fight. 14,
No, I will
15,
not shame my
18,
clan.
28 units, 1 Thane, 1 Master
I will
Engineer,
not disgrace
1
my
Lord,
ancestors.
1 regular, 1 Rune Lord,
Don't
and another
think so.
Lord. This looks like a pretty good battle here.
Tra watches.
Pretty good battle here. I do not expect any retreat here.
Not likely.
Greatness comes.
We do have to break the ice somewhere.
Address me as your highness.
Lightning Strike will be good here? No, Lightning Strike is pointless here. We do want to fight them, all of them. All of them.
Destroy all.
No retreat. That's good. No retreat. Prince Bolga Bibi is gonna be our best Tomb Prince shirt here. This army is really solid. Really solid. The garrison is good. The army reinforcing is good. They have extra lords. They have 1 organ gun. 1 bolt thrower. These are some pretty impressive reinforcements. Look what they're recruiting, man. That's nasty stuff. Dwarves are recruiting their best stuff here.
Nehekara will be mine.
I will not really miss crafting, you know. It's there is also excitement, you know, and you know, fun, happiness, you know, finding other items yourself. Like when you're playing the Vampire Counts or the Empire, and finding then Talisman of Preservation or the Potion of Healing or the Armor of Destiny or the Tormentor Sword, all very exciting. So that's also a fun factor in the campaign. What the hell? They're coming from around. Don't have any Vanguard units here. We do wanna rush this. We do wanna rush this. But yeah, I have perfect stuff to rush them there. Roman hasn't been in a good fight since he had a pretty quick victory against Krogar. That was a really hard fight. Since then his army has changed. We added a Hero Titan. We do want to focus around these two armies, and we do want to kinda rush this. They have the Gyrocopters. The dwarves are slow. Their fastest unit is the Gyrocopter, so the Gyrocopters can't really respond well here. They could respond. They might even. The Gyrocopter is going to be first target of the Great Boss. Great thing about fighting dwarves, they have slow armies that cannot maneuver. That's why they have the Gyrocopters. The Gyrocopter can just zoom over the battlefield, assist things. But the Gyrocopters can also get shot down by range.
I am reborn.
We're gonna rush this with our Razor Standard Storm Riders of Xar. It's a very strong cavalry unit. It's something between the Black Knights and the Chaos Knights, except with strong health pool. and we're gonna send some hero support here as well. These three should be fine against that. Goal is to get rid of that bolt thrower. And the rest of the army is probably gonna deploy in this area. Looks like very good line of fire for the sharp to great bows. This army has Ushapti, and Ushapti can deal with wars no problem, I feel. We also have our sword infantry here. Hero Titan is here as well. Whatever army built with the Tomb Kings, you should always have one Hero Titan in the army.
Awake the men.
Okay. I'm now actually going to already build a formation we're gonna face, so we don't lose much time here. They do have one organ gun. We wanna go first line great boss here, so we need to get a little more range immediately. This one is not immortal, so we just have to be in the back closer to the Hero Titan. Same for the wizard. We're rushing that, and this army will deploy here. This is a beautiful terrain, beautiful terrain. The gyrocopters can go for fast assist. We're going to send these guys forward. They're definitely fast to act, and we're gonna rush this.
I move.
Perfect 3 units to deal with this.
Tomb Prince. Break them.
This Tomb Prince is very powerful. He's a chariot master. Has a great gear. Storm Riders will delete the bolt thrower.
Tomb King. I move. Good. Zion of Nehekara.
I'm not gonna use that. Those guys don't have no chance.
Very well.
Gyrocopters are here, huh? That's why we want to send these guys closer. They could damage the Storm Riders. Chariot is absolutely deleting those Dwarf Warriors. The Storm Riders are weak to the Gyrocopters. We should hide the Storm Riders. We need to shoot those Gyrocopters. These guys are fine as fast. We might go around. Their organ gun is actually really slow. Just hide these guys here. We're gonna use banishment here. We wanna shoot those gyrocopters. That's good here. That's very good here. Look at that damage. The hammer has got wrecked. I need to get rid of those gyrocopters. We're gonna disengage here now. Gyrocopters are getting sniped by the Shapti. This guy got hit hard by two lords. Chariot is very strong there. The Gyrocopters are getting deleted by the Shapti.
Eternally loyal.
Very good way to deal with that.
Forward onward, leaders.
We have a more maneuverable unit, so we can definitely do some tactical moves here. damage certain units and then pull back. The Garacop is getting deleted. Can deal with the Sharpty, man. Sharpty are a beautiful anti-large. Look at that shit. We have to be careful of that organ gun. We're gonna drop a heal here. 55 seconds. Army is almost in position here. We do want to have a more better line of sight here. Line of fire. They have range units, but we have range units as well. Wanna drop heal here, here, and here. This is a reanimate, final battle skill for Tomb Kings. Very strong. Very happy with it. Finally, not the upgraded shit rally.
Unliving king. Forward.
We could shoot some priority targets here. With organ gun, for example. Organ gun can delete the cavalry.
Ultron majesty. Bring onward, legions.
We do want to move these guys here. Let's see what we can do with that organ gun. It probably has more range than us.
Of course.
If we can destroy the organ gun, would be amazing. One organ gun exploded, 3 more. Those guns will start firing, though we have to move back. We'll put the Storm Riders at the flank here. This unit is very weak to organ guns.
Tomb king.
We have to pull back these guys. There is no, they stopped moving the organ gun. We destroyed 2 organ guns. That's solid. We might get one more there. Send the Storm Riders around. This ability gives them advanced talk. They can pretty much hide until they're in their face, right in their face. It's gonna be a good engagement here. Tyrant will get killed by the thunder, so these guys are hidden. This ability is very useful when used right. And now we're going to support more with these guys. Start shooting the range. Still hidden. We'll send infantry forward. And sharper forward. Set our Lord forward, Charioteer. Iron Blade is gonna be easy target for him. And look at it, still hidden. Still hidden. They got scoured right in the face of the organ gun. That's beautiful. This guy forward. Move this guy's forward as well. Really decided what we're gonna do here. Best to use it here, I guess. Go for a charge with a vortex. These guys are not a good shape. Not a good shape there. Storm Riders got rid of the organ gun. Very good. That's what all I wanted from them.
I move.
We have these guys pinned here. Guys done well. Just go back.
My will be done. I move.
Why you stop moving there, friend? Why you stop moving? Can we move banishment here? We have to go around now.
Good. My orders.
I'll cast it there, we'll cast it there. Free banishment from that crafted unique weapon is very powerful. Very powerful.
We mark. Forward.
guys, no targets in the back. We might send on those rangers. We don't even shoot here. Look at all this range here. We just need to throw a vortex there. You know, see those Khemris are murdering our guys. Put the stealth on these guys so they don't see them approach. Let's deal with this first. Yeah. We have to move forward here. They're slowly losing here. The right side collapsed. The right side collapsed.
Son of Khemri.
You guys need help there. Yeah, you shop to get bordering good. Even the negative is fine here. There's too many units here. You can't have one unit type 3. That's always bad. Horseman is good here. Those guys are nearly gone. This guy's getting wrecked by a lord. How do you get into a lord fight? They just snipe the guy. It's all good here. All good. The right side there, huh? These guys are actually causing a lot of trouble here.
Await the metro street.
They're out. Sniped. We did taking some damage, but I think it went pretty well. Pretty well. Pretty well.
I am reborn.
Look at our chariot master.
Attack!
He will thrive against dwarves.
I move. Strike! Tomb King.
We'll do some repairs here.
Obey me. Forward.
This guy is insane gear and he's a chariot master as well.
Yes. Tomb King. Your king orders death.
Send us a shop into melee. They have melee as well. Those guys will not flee like that. Guys slowly going down as well. Charioteer is also dealing with them. The Prince Bolgar Bibi has the unique weapon crafted with the banishment spells. And he has a really good gear. He's also chariot master, more attack and defense than a chariot. This guy has taken 1500 damage in his battle. That's nothing. Nothing.
Tomb Prince.
He has over 10,000 health because of that regeneration. And we have all of them here. This guy's slowly going down. We need to deal with those iron breakers. Killed them all. He killed them all. This guy's a chariot god. Second only to Cetra in our campaign. Second only to Cetra. Look at this, man. Is this all you got, dwarves? Our Tunga taking a lot of damage. Our Sharp taking quite a bit of damage as well, but look at his 3 units, no casualties. We're still good in a good fighting shape.
Victory in
We were heavily outnumbered against quality dwarf armies. Heavily outnumbered.
I always need slaves.
Not sure about the movement here. Not sure about
Release
the movement.
them.
We're gonna get the bind souls here, so we replenish faster after.
Slaves. Inform the necrotect.
Prince Bold guy BB MVP. 227 kills. Not a scratch on him.
More slaves.
Not a scratch.
Address me as your highness.
King Roman is not even built as a fighter yet. Not even built as a fighter yet. We do have what we want here. No need to get the other things yet. Not so sure about keeping this 5 here, but I'll get
Served me in life.
we should keep them. Yeah, they give us the numbers.
He will serve.
It was a heroic victory there. Just the system, giving you shit. I'll give unfading memory here to buff the veteran graveguard. They get some toughness here. You're not in Dune Rider. So this guy now get missile resistance and more armor. Also more weapon strength.
What?
He is able.
And we will take the city here. We don't need to really go into this battle. Don't need to go into this battle. I think the damage will be minimal. We should not risk damage. There's a large army nearby. Not out-resolve this. I'll clear the towers and shop them. Tomb guard, grave guard, the guard. I love what the hell? What is that? This is no dwarf settlement. It's definitely in the book. How did the greenskins climb on top of his face and put that there? Yeah. We'll take the towers here. Guys are a little diminished here. We're attacking this area here. We will clear the towers though. Send our forces forward. They do not have enough troops to fight here. Let's kill the left tower. Looks like this guy's a glitch from this side. Please carry the to fix this shit finally. Bugged me in the game for months. Are you fucking serious? God damn it. So stupid.
The artist. Agreed.
Go traverse, slaves! Go!
What the fuck, man? Why did not fix this shit? It's an absolutely annoying and frustrating bug. So annoying.
What, my king?
Send a graveyard here. Tomb guard, not graveyard, tomb guard.
For Nehekara!
Traverse, slave! Speed up!
Decent damage.
I am reborn. For beach Derenda.
Dwarves, you're not on dwarf walls. These are the greenskin walls. They're not good crenellations here. You can get murdered. Murdered. The shield does not help against great bows. Waiting for this whole line to get deleted. Each of these projectiles is strong enough to one-shot the Iron Breaker. Oh, I'm gonna fight. Stop shooting. I need to lower the armor. These guys should have no trouble fighting them on the wall here. We have a veterans.
I am reborn.
Mortuary cult!
Agreed!
Can you hide a hero titan? You can? What the hell? Shh. There is no earthquake. No earthquake. It's a greenskins digging tunnel. In that other advanced talk to a hero titan, the Sin Veil. A shower of swirling sand is conjured to screen the spellcaster's forces from the enemy. Shh. Caso perfeito bicho não. Soulblight lowers their armor, makes unit like Tomb Guard stronger against wars. Those guys think they're safe on the top. They can still do some damage here. They have the guns.
Petra worships me.
Boom, Prince.
We gotta win here.
Unliving king. Yes.
You think you're safe, dwarf? You're not safe. Never more satisfying anti-Garcopter unit was in the game. Deleted.
Tomb king. Ashraf's magic.
We have Akron here, the tier 5 city. They were spamming Khemri's, Ironbreakers, Garcopters here, organ guns too.
I alone shall restore Nehekara.
We will also trigger the Sandstorm here with some extra replenishment. As of the Book of Nagash.
My new city.
What the hell is this? We achieved the long campaign victory. Victory in a world of chaos, a time of heroes, an age of war. You have overcome every challenge laid before you. Faced down every foe bent upon your destruction. This strange and dangerous realm riven with battle, bloodshed and slaughter, twisted beyond sanity by the warping power of chaos, has seen the foundering of many a mighty empire. Yet yours remains triumphant and unconquered, victorious in defiance of all. What the hell are you talking about, man? It's like people to kill, lands to conquer. Can't finish now. We have unfinished business here.
I am mighty, yes.
Petra is pleased, for the desert gods have returned and are a force in the world once again. Ihara is resurgent, the greatest of all civilizations returns to prominence and domination. The mightiest kings and queens sit upon thrones of bone and look down upon the living with jealous contempt. Now the realm of souls splits asunder and day of awakening is at hand. What the hell? Yeah, we got Trickster Helm. Dingy battered helmet that looks like any other, but this is the Trickster Helm. A powerful armor that protects the wearer. It's decent. Not bonuses for the victor like in the other one. Yeah.
Address me as your highness.
You get some juicy replenishment from the third book of Nagash. Was the Sandstorm and buffs are replenishment when we occupy a city. Nothing special in Akron. It's a wasteland, so it's suitable. You do have to forfeit this terrain as long as there is war. Okay. There's another powerful army here.
I am destined.
Begone.
Is this the guy who rules Power Quarter and Tux? Yeah. Put more armor here. 10 armor. Extra helm here. And Malik's Gambler's armor.
My will be done.
We're like at war, we're at a global war, world war, and you know, you just steal the victory and like, game done. This guy has decent stuff.
He does not impress me.
Potion of healing there, huh?
King of Neheka. Find my harem.
Potion of healing here. We're soon gonna unlock all the canopic jars, dynasties, and we can just craft items.
That's my vision.
Helm of Discon, Mr. Absolute, huh? He's in King Alexander the Second Army.
This one will have to do.
Have them surrounded here.
My father demands.
It's exactly in this army. 4 Iron Breakers, 2 Hammers, 3 Slayers. Slayers are a little problem for chariots. Do a lot of damage.
Lesser siblings would falter.
The range in this army is not good. This army is nice to fight.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Looks almost like an even battle here.
Now we go.
They don't face us, we'll surround them. They might click here, regiments.
No,
But they cannot spend
I will not
regiments
shame
anymore.
my plan.
Every turn.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
What's the garrison here? It's okay. This guy might get a regiment and attack this. It's a death trap if he does that.
Begone.
Need to clear this guy actually.
Destroy all. Arise, my legions. Rise. Advance. Dare. We never tire.
We have the dwarf armies pinned here.
Be done.
Harsh of the Second Dynasty. He does have a lot of nice stuff. No need for veterans and stuff yet.
Priests have me weary.
5 units of Tomb Guard.
I care not.
This buffs the Tomb Guard really nice. 1 point for 8 leadership and melee defense is good. Leadership is pretty much held for the Tomb Guard. And we do buff the Tomb Prince faction wide. Can't go wrong with that one. War's in a really bad spot here. Would love to fight this vampire army. It looks like they're gonna go around. There are still 2 dwarf armies about to land here. There's still a lot of fighting to come with the wars. The dwarves are number 4 here. Everybody who are there at war with is gonna be our friends for the duration of the war. These guys are also moving.
Attend your king.
I want them to leave the city so I can actually take this city.
I'll ignore that.
The city is not easy to take with just one army. Deploy ambush here.
Ambush the foolish.
I had a campaign where Bretonia had over 50 settlements.
Advance!
Shifting sands tier 5. We have not had that chaos invasion happen. No, there is only rise of chaos. We have defeated their armies here, and there have been no second wave. They did again a ninja patched chaos. They ninja patched the chaos. Nothing was in the patch notes, but there's definitely a change. Is the Necrosphinx the strongest TK unit? No, no. I would say the Hero Titan is stronger. More versatile in all situations. Yeah.
Tomb King of Nehekara.
We can also send these armies to Khemri to get experience there.
Your advice.
I mean, they're gonna invade now, but we could have done this ages as well ago. I was expecting a wave with every single turn, but they didn't arrive. So this guy can just go get experience in Khemri, while the Chaos makes up their mind when they're gonna come.
Now we go.
We do have 3 turns to forfeit this place with armies, while the Chaos is coming.
Tomb King of
I'm
Nehekara.
gonna reinforce Arno with this army. And we can also get another army. I do wanna unlock this guy for the next army. It's gonna be a special army. I'm waiting for this right here. Everything here should be done. We'll trust in the notifications. Sandstorm is a special type of attrition. You can use it, trigger it with the right, or when we occupy our second settlement with the certain book of Nagash. Anybody trespassing any foreign army takes attrition from the Sandstorm. Looks like they do not want to engage at the Bitterstone mine. You have a favorite unit? What do you mean? Favorite unit, Warhammer or Tomb Kings? In all of Warhammer, it's a steam tank.
What tribute could you possibly offer?
They're in a bad spot here.
Abject subservience.
They are in a bad spot here. They have a mighty alliance, but they offer peace treaty. They're in a bad spot here. Definitely in a bad spot here. But there'll be no peace. Just get this one. I don't want to spend 40 jars. If I had like over 1,000 jars, I might have. No. Just go for 7 cent. Polar ambush again. Ambush was foiled. Dynasty Research, Bone Edifice. Was cited by Rahav III. Bone makes both an effective weapon and supplies and durable armor for the undead warriors. Plus 15 armor for skilled archers and horseman units, and plus 15% missile damage for these units. Do the all horsemen get this armor? I wonder.
Obey me.
Let's look at this, guys. Now, no, this is because of the technology, actually. These guys can also now one turn to recruit. They get 15 armor here. That's actually a pretty big deal for this unit. This unit as well. Ighara horseman 15 armor is great. That's 30% armor increase. That's great. You also get quite a bit of damage here as well. About 20 missile damage. It's a great tier 1 unit, the skeleton archers. These guys have 3 AP. Only 60 riders.
Do not mock me.
Looks like Vampire taking some standstorm attrition here. Who's that trait we got? Ambusher. From above, below, or the shadows, this one knows when and where to strike. Ambush success chance plus 5% and ambush defense chance plus 10%. Cannot attack this with one army. Pyrrhic victory, best case scenario.
Lesser siblings would falter.
Dwarves are surrounded here. We do take Black Rock here. How many settlements dwarves now have? 22.
This one will have to do.
This one has decent gear. We're gonna go for Desert Strike. Another one of them OP garrisons. Before we do this battle, I'm just gonna get something to drink. I'll be back in about like 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes. I'm back, boys. Let's continue. So this is a standard tier 5 core settlement, tier 4 walls, war garrison with nasty towers. This is a very important city as well. This is Black Rug. Casualties is gonna be high. Hopefully nobody gets killed. Battles like this, it's you can lose units. You can lose units. Third Book of Nagash looks like it lasts as a duration. That was like just like for the one turn, but it looks like you can stack the Third Book of Nagash. Quite powerful for replenishment. You can cap replenishment that book easily. Go together with the Lich Priest.
Glory for Khemri!
Their book lasts about 5 turns, so it stakes. Like you can add 5 turns each time. We'll see when we win here. Nice. We get more damage here as well. This one gets quite a bit of damage with stuff. Undefeatable. Oh, these are tier 3 greenskin towers, tier 4 greenskin towers, my bad. Don't have to worry about these towers. Greenskin towers are shite. They are shite. We should attack both gates here, it's close enough. It's close enough. It's not really a good thing to send the troops on the wall here. Let's see how they're deployed. Put the snakes here. Ready to engage here. Send everybody forward. I'm gonna throw shit at us. Do not like engaging the walls of the walls. It's nasty stuff. And then invested to fight on the wall. Avoid the tower damage. Let's go with a fatal vision here. Damage they're doing is absurd. What the hell is this? Move this scorpion out of the trouble here. We can send these guys on the wall here. The wall's a little dangerous here. It is a different story though. A spirit witch here. Archers are in a good position. Hide that scorpion. All the dwarves are gonna try to get down from the walls. Will be rushing for the center here. There's no point fighting on the walls here. Oh, look at this, they have stuff here. Never mind, we just have to assist here then. Two scorpions on the center is gonna be dangerous for them. Damage we're gonna put into this. They do get fire weakness now. They do get fire weakness. Nothing more kind of offense we get there. Holy shit, this damage here. What the fuck? Jesus Christ, arm breakers. Draw. Guys are getting wrecked. Those guys, man, they're taking so much damage. Might crumble here. Let's send some leadership here. We'll recover leadership. We'll recover leadership. Those blasting charges were insane. What the hell they put in there? Sphinx taking serious damage.
War statuary.
Got the center here soon. Scorpions will take it. The Scorpions go fast through. These guys almost got wrecked there. Almost got wrecked. Cetra is definitely showing some more offense here. Fire weakness on the enemies is quite good. Do have to lower their armor here. Care about regeneration. This is strong enough for that. Look at that heal. If you get regeneration, you make this weak. It doesn't need regeneration set. Those swamp braces are really good. Man, Cetra is godlike. Godlike. Those items make him so powerful. 15 kills in Cetra. We did take some damage in the constructs. This unit's taken really serious damage. But we have a high replenishment.
This is Cetra's. Cetra the imperishable.
It looks like the book stacks. Every time it stacks, you use it. Add some time to it.
Attend your king, slaves.
What's a good Empire army to fight Dark Elves? Range or cavalry, whatever you want.
I am a rune lord, not some smith.
There's another faction capital under our control. Our research getting better and better, and we're almost done with it. Lake Rock has gold mining. This one gets what? Those skeleton archers, the Khemri Warsmith, Totem Guard, halberds, and a Screaming Skull Catapult. Definitely fortifications here. I'm gonna wait here. We'll just get everything here. We can always drop these buildings later.
Is mine.
No, I'm happy with this item. Happy with this item. So that doesn't need regeneration. 98 melee attack. That's really strong. 98 melee attack. I'm regening with resurrect. I'm regening with resurrect.
Nekara rises from the sand.
I do want to rush character on there.
Legions, march!
I think Roman rank 17. Sphinx is on 18.
Address me as your
We
highness.
do have a battle waiting here as well.
This one will have to do.
Score is 17. Boom strike. We
Don't
have
think
a
so.
large army here.
I have no time for this.
Surround the city and kill the guy outside.
Servants.
This army is strong against dealing with wars.
Your king demands. They challenge me.
It's a nice army, look at that. Kinda weaker on the range here. Just
To war for Nehekara.
we do miss to unlock all these canopic jars dynasties,
To
so
battle
we can start
for the
scouting.
Creator God.
It's gonna be available in 2 turns. 2 turns. So we'll unlock this necrotect here. Apprenticeship of Becca. Becca of Liberus was chosen as the architect of Kalida's tomb, which was an honor befitting his skill. And we unlock Wahaf and we get him a special army.
Address me as your
Shader
highness.
King will kill this guy here.
Attack and
We
destroy.
cannot reinforce because the city is surrounded.
Moving. Fire on them. To war for Nehekara. The king moves. Destroy them.
guy will go towards the stone mine tower.
We never tire. Advance!
We're not really getting bells with this guy, just leftovers.
Not impress me.
Just leftovers. We'll craft
The day of awakening
we'll
comes.
craft him the talisman, Full of Shakara. The strong talisman.
Find my harem.
Gives 5 melee defense, 5% physical resistance, and 50% ward save.
Destroy all.
Oh, look at that! Prince Bolga Bibi is immortal. This guy is absolute dwarf nightmare. Nightmare to the dwarves. How many jars am I generating per turn? Characters 27, buildings 18, 45 plus other things. We do battles pretty much every turn, so we get jars there as well. Looks like the dwarves wanna fight here. We do still have a sandstorm. I'm gonna have a good time here with us. Some harassment here, we're gonna weaken them really, really good. I'm waiting for a specific stuff here. Anyways, this guy has to stay here. This guy has to stay here. These two guys will go entomb in Khemri. It's like this is good.
I dare to move.
We'll be getting experience every turn
I dare to move.
because of the pyramid. I think we also get in Zandri. It's local armies. It should be the province as well. So as they're waiting for chaos, they're getting veterancy. We'll investigate if they get in Zandri, as they're just entombed here to wait for chaos and any invaders on the other side. Yeah.
Your king
And
demands.
we'll go destroy these guys here.
Kill these wretches.
This army is very good to fight dwarves. It would be better, the Casket of Souls should be pretty great unit against dwarves. But we can deal with them by other means as well. They have the lake range here. Casket of Souls would be great against dwarf range units. Yeah.
To battle for the create.
We do have a Chariot Master. We do have also good items on Roman. We have Vortex spells.
Tomb King. For Nehekara.
Yeah. We do have 255 range on these guys. We will see what we can shoot here. Well, when you have a lot of armies, a lot of settlements to manage, a lot of heroes, it slows down. But you do a lot of progress every turn. This is the end game of every Total War game. They do lack range to do any serious arm cross. This guy is so strong against dwarves. What is not immortal yet, so we have to be careful with him. Looks about the same. Well, then you didn't see it right, because we conquered the defenders, last defenders on the right side, and we conquered Eastern Badlands, Desolation of Nagash. We're about to have Dead Pass. We're taking Scammed Light, Western Badlands.
Lich beast.
The ball is rolling from the south. This guy is actually pretty good because of the Sen Veil.
Tomb King.
Need to shoot that flame cannon first. I don't want to see that flame cannon shooting. Flame cannon is down, we'll be shooting the Gyrocops. This guy's getting deleted. What the hell? It was a dud. Looks like a dud. Flame cannon down. Okay, go back. Nice strategic friend. There's a Slayer unit there.
Attack the living!
Target their characters here. The left side looks like really nasty. We are gonna stick to the center here. Let's get rid of those Gyrocopters. They vex me. Slayers will do quite a bit of damage there. This guy's actually taking quite a bit of damage here. This area here is only good. The hero tied. This is good here. 3 units are pinned there. That ranger though. That ranger. Taking damage here because the Slayers are doing so much damage there. Send somebody from the other side. This from here. Horsemen. What'll happen? They're getting shot? Looks like they're getting shot. This unit's taking so much damage. One shot has been down. This guy should be fine. Just to drop some range there. Shoot at the range there. Storm Riders did pin 3 units there.
Do not stop! The crowd worships me! Necrotech! So be it! They vex me! Sacrifice them!
You guys just gonna stay there. Don't care about if they get wrecked, we get new ones. It's all good. Make sure the Lord gets killed. Let this guy escape. It's all fine here. These guys have done a lot of damage in this area.
Your king orders death!
guy put the arm breakers there. They should deal well with those horsemen. They have 3 units.
Onwards, legions! The car agrees!
Lord is down.
Realm of souls! So be it.
Yeah, the Slayers did a lot of damage. They had units of Slayers. Units of Slayers. Get out.
Tomb Prince! Speed up! Fight!
Slayers do a lot of damage. Damn break. We have the Slayers.
Tomb Prince!
One shot is disintegrating there. I think there is a way to save it. There's 2 more Slayers and this one will disintegrate. I better engage shot.
Lich Beast!
That's it. I proved formidable enough for the shop there. They did have a couple of extra units and they had a lot of infantry.
Yes! Yes!
You guys notice how every arm ignores the Hero Titan?
I am reborn! Tomb King! Do not shame your ancestors!
They had a good army. Hey John. It did have a good army here. 2 hammers and 3 slayers do a lot of damage on Shopti.
I alone shall restore Nehekara.
Costing into Tungard, Mal shields got wrecked. Storm Riders have been also destroyed. They'll be back in 10 turns. 2 Shopti got destroyed. One of it crumbled. Almost looking like they missed some leadership there. Maybe I should have overused the Roman more on the left side. Maybe I should have overused him more on the left side. This guy got value for sure. This guy got value as well. We were outnumbered nearly 3 times against dwarves.
Occupy it in my name.
Another Razor Standard.
Priest King of greatest dynasty.
Okay. Well, the Hogan's Hierophants are in a different army. This army didn't see a real battle in a long time. Everybody's avoiding to engage this army in open field.
What?
Some garrison battles. We can immediately recruit new replacements. We can recruit rank 6 Sharp himself. What loss? What loss? What loss?
Served me in life, now death.
So the Stormrise got tracked, 1 Tomb Guard and 2 Sharp. two Tomb Guard here and get one shot too. This time halberds. King Mimda rank 12. He is recruiting a new army.
He is able. To your king. Do not mock me.
I'll ignore that.
I feel like they might finally war coordinate here to attack.
Nehekara rises from
This army did go across the mountain and the vampires are sending more armies here, so you have to be a little careful. I don't care about these two settlements. We can go always back to Skavenblight. We're definitely not in a tight spot here.
No!
I have risen.
Looks like back to Skavenblight. There's gonna be way too much trouble here.
I refuse.
And the reinforcements are like 4 turns away.
Summon them.
I refuse. Not likely.
Petra calls.
Deploy an ambush here. If the Tillians decide to sell out, we fight them. We definitely have to flee to Skavenblight here. Go back.
Strike on my command. No mortal. No. No. Blades of the Hekara. Moving. I welcome you to the King's Glen.
Yeah.
Father demands it.
I don't think there are any more dwarves in the north. They just send everything they had.
Animus.
But the rest of the dwarf settlements should be no problem to take. They might build one army while we're taking everything. The ball is rolling.
I rule everything.
The ball is rolling.
Yes, Your Highness.
You can also send this guy on Myrmidons. They did a heavy fortified here. We got 2 armies here as well.
Will be done.
Organ Guns, Slayer King,
You are mistaken.
White Dwarf.
Begone.
They definitely send everything. This is a quality army here, but the Lord is nothing special.
Don't think so.
Address me as Your Highness.
Might even retreat to pull them deeper into the sandstorm.
Nope.
Keep my own counsel.
I'm gonna go deal with that guy. He's what is a talking garrison.
Advance! Who commissions me?
I know.
I can shake and break stone!
Build a city from the ruins. Secure the eastern badlands. Tier 3 city from the ruins. This is all fine here. We have 60 settlements and there is no chaos invasion yet. It's almost like they're waiting for the sandstorm to stop. We do have 9 armies. And I'm gonna make number 10 in 2 turns. How many caskets do we have available?
My dynasty reigns supreme.
1 casket right now. We did expand quite a bit today already. So the High King is on the way. Oh, He wants reinforcements here. We have enemy. Everybody here in the east is our enemy, pretty much, except the Wood Elves and Nagaron. Wood Elves and Nagarons, we have friendly relations because they're actually fighting everybody else as well. Empires are taking Lucini. Which technology lord do I like the best? Well, the biggest impact is on the chariot guy. So him has the biggest impact on the game. It's the early game. We are pretty much here in a global war. There are three sides, you can say. And it will be two sides in the end, with some minor powers fighting for the scraps. Oh boy, they did recruit quite a bit here. Finally got enough to fight here. That's how they fight, that's how they fight. Did recruit another whole army. Is this... You guys seen that?
Oh my god! Have you seen that shit? Holy shit! What the hell?
As Tempest thing using Prime here. Have you guys seen that? There is a whole army recruited in 2 turns. A retreat here.
We retreat.
I don't think they have movement through this rough terrain. Okay, we're safe. Holy shit, man. It's almost like they transfer for another army. Arno is in a little trouble there, but reinforcement's gonna be on the way. Fortunate on King Arno. We got the apprenticeship of Becca. Becca of Liberus was chosen as the architect of Cleda's tomb, which was an honor befitting his skill. It's one more architect. Raise or sacred the fallen settlement, Chini. The only way to halt the vampire threat is to destroy these night stalkers where they slumber.
No.
There's a steel sandstorm here, very nice. Yeah. Now we're gonna unlock this Wahaf guy.
King of greatest. My dynasty reigns supreme. I'm living.
Gonna outmove these guys. These guys pretty much are guardians of the desert. I do want to see if they keep getting experience here from the Great Pyramid of Saturn at Khemri. It says local, should be province. Should be province-wide.
Land of the dead. This one will have to do.
We'll get more Guardian and Gargantua here. Delia definitely build their military. Definitely build their military.
You know who I am.
They're using global recruitment here.
Nekara rises from the sands.
Are you serious? They're gonna get
This
killed
is
seeing this.
forbidden. I deem it. Strive to greatness.
We don't have enough moment to take it, so we're just gonna ambush outside the city.
Attend me.
And we'll move Saturn north.
Dead. March. You will.
Look at this guy here. Don't want this guy to annoy us. Look at this chance to succeed.
Curse them. Nekara reborn.
Oh well, little dwarf.
I cannot. This comes.
Go for the stone mine tower here.
Address me as your highness.
We almost have all of the Badlands.
Kill these wretches.
Don't have to fight this one.
Their existence.
This guy always gets some small bells. He's not really fitted for a siege bell. Some siege bell is fine, but open field bells, sure. But we don't see any enemies for the open field bell really. Everybody's hiding in their castles.
Take it for me.
Secure the western badlands.
Arise, legions.
This army will be fine. Already got our halberds ready.
A good servant.
I already achieved both short and long campaign victory. We already, this is basically their campaign. Take these certain cities on this list, this area. Build certain units, build the pyramids, build the vault. Yeah.
Rises from the sands.
Got Naga on 83 settlement. Will they even get weaker at this point? Holy shit, man. I can't believe these cockroaches are alive. Vargan scaling. Even Bretonia is still alive. The only one who has the military to do anything is the Nagarond, Vampire Counts, Exiles and Dwarves. Who else have, you know, some?
Speak.
These guys have about 12 armies. Right now, diplomacy is good, but it's not gonna be good for long. This guy has supremacy. He wants to murder everybody.
King of Nehekara.
Deploy the ambush here in this area here.
Now we go.
You're not bothered by the swamp, huh?
King of Tombs.
No special building in here. Only for the Arkan, Greenskins and Dwarves.
To the temple. Time to die.
Oh, he got lucky.
Rough.
Find my harem.
This guy has a nice army there. Nice army.
My will be done.
Haven't been in action this army yet. Ooh, retreat? What the hell?
I deign to move.
Okay, interesting.
No way.
It's baiting us here.
Who calls me?
There is no way there's a tactical retreat. AI does not know what a tactical retreat is.
What?
You guys think there was a tactical retreat?
Never.
Look at this army.
Find my harem.
You guys think it was a tactical retreat?
I will not.
Power in unlife.
This army is expendable. So we're going in.
Fire on them.
See this shit? This is like science of intelligence life here. He retreated towards his army, he's no longer in a raiding stance. And he's even slightly favoring this battle. That retreat was really weird. It's almost like science of life.
End them all.
Yeah. This is the first battle. Pretty much gonna use our Necropolis Knights with halberds. I'm having high hopes for this unit. High hopes. I expect to absolutely delete cavalry. Do have 3 pussycats here. Wars, you have hard time dealing with pussycats. We have to engage here. You possibly might take heavy damage here. These guys are not so good against this in this battle. We might be able to harass those guard bombers. Other than that, they're gonna get deleted by the organ guns. We have to approach from the flank. This is a good army against chaos. I do not call this a good army against the wars. We do have a lot of snakes though. Khemri War Sphinxes should be great against them as well. I'll harass from this side here. You guys are slightly better with the dynasties. The organ guns should have no problems killing these things. I want to deal with that guard bomber. The guard bomber now got buffed. Look at that missile damage. Also explosive as well. It's much more formidable. Might even be viable now over the other things. Yeah, they'll have issues shooting those large guys. Let's go closer. We'll make these things run. Also the Hero Titan. These guys are pretty good. The only problem is they are gonna run out of ammunition pretty fast. Look at that unit of dwarf force getting deleted. Deleted. No, 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 no. Holy shit, man, the Doom God is slow.
them all!
Their king will be no joke to you. Look at the Slayer King, man. He's taking more damage. What the hell is this shit? It's regeneration. What the fuck? He's taking more damage. Look at him. I'm very happy with the Skeleton Horse match performance. Very happy. Very good harassment. Another snake. Titans are best bet on the sled. One of these gyrocopters down. Just to shoot this guy. No skill shot. That was another snake. Looks like the route for the Slayer King is still gonna be fighting.
They vex me. Go!
Do Slayer King. Let's say on the pussycats here. He's gonna crumble here. The battle is over. But our units still might crumble here. Oh my god, what the hell? Get out of... You seen the damage? Get the pussycats here.
We march!
Jesus Christ, man, he's not even on a horse, he's killing him. Very happy with the performance on the Skeleton Horseman archers. Very happy with it. Now just even better. Three pussycats against the Slayer. There's no way he's gonna get up there. Come on, kill the guy. What the hell? He's too short. That's Slayer, man. You seen that shit? Just keep getting up. Yeah, let's go for the kill. Halt. What the hell hit him? This is a dwarf, not a man. You seen that shit at Slayer? What the fuck? Finally. He's not gonna kill here, but he's a generator. Get away from him. This is rough battle here, but we had enough to deal with them. We also have issues fighting stuff like this. No single army can hope to defeat stuff like this. Okay, let's send this Necro Sphinx. Let's send this Necro Sphinx. Go away, Pussycat, go away. Go away. That was a good hit, 300 damage. These guys will crumble because of this shit.
Sepulchral Majesty.
We're gonna lose this unit because this Slayer King doesn't want to give up. Come on, guys, cower. God damn it, man. The AI always has these benefits. They recover with 2 guys. Ooh, that was close. That was close. They're still there with 2 guys. Is it me or the Necro Sphinx has a hard time hitting a Slayer King? Those blades. Slayer King, where is the Necro Sphinx now? Wake up, statue. He cannot fight something large like this on foot, because you're gonna get knocked back all the time. Every single attack. Every single attack. He does the hit sometimes. He does hit sometimes. Almost dead. Necro Sphinx is pretty good against this stuff. That's another hit there. Another hit. He did.
Victory!
We did take some damage here, like we should, because this was a nasty army. Look at them organ guns. They were survivors. Their army retreated and then their leader got killed, which means they'll be survivors. That was a good battle here. I'm nicely surprised by the skeleton horseman archers. Now that we have the technology, they reload faster, more damage, more ammunition. They seem pretty good, especially that fit more armor. Look at the skeleton horseman archers. It's impressive performance. Yeah, 2 guys is not enough to keep a unit. We did lose nearly half our army and they taken serious damage on our constructs. It's close victory here. Not Pyrrhic.
More slaves.
We do need to take a replenishment here. We'll be right next to the White Wall.
These slaves.
Emeralds did good damage, organ guns did good. 28 kills on the Slayers.
Slaves, informed necrotect.
With R as a contra R. You got the Kingslayer, 5 melee attack, 5 magic resistance, 5 missile resistance. I need to get this in Cetra. This is gonna be amazing for Cetra. Although the Slayer King has been toppled, no doubt he will be back, bearing the Axe of Dargon and a serious grudge. This would be amazing for Cetra. Would put his melee attack over 100. I do not have a default run turned on, so I control the vigor better in battle.
Scourge of power!
I am the White Dwarf.
We can retreat to the city.
Legions march! Address me as your highness.
We will get some reinforcements here in case they besiege us. We can sally out. We got our Syrian Legion of the Netherworld. We got the Chosen of the Gods. And we'll get the Kepra Guard. I need the Ungrim on Cetra. Cetra right now has a 98 melee attack. Defeating Ungrim, he will have over 100 melee attack, which is pretty insane, considering he's on a chariot as well.
Submit to your king.
Got rank 20 on King Alhazar II. It's time to get him some character skills.
Find my harem. Father's son.
Darkzil is history.
Rise, rise! Drag their souls to his
There's a good army here as well.
You what? I have failed, father.
Scamblight looks like in a deep shit there.
Do not mock me.
How close to get this army going? One turn.
The king and patriarch. No.
Drop a harassment here.
Drag their souls to Yukiran. For mighty Petra.
Also got inveterate brawler, highly skilled in the noble art of indiscriminate violence. This one is eager to demonstrate his talents at every given opportunity. So when he's successfully assaulting units, he inflicts more damage.
Never.
He did take quite a bit of damage here. We don't have information about quite a lot of them. It's a lot of lobsters. Indeed. Indeed. Ringorakas should be out of harm's way. Out of harm's way. We'll unlock more tomb guards here. Zarkzil is in deep doo-doo. We got rank 21 here. Western Badlands, just build everything here. Dragonhorn Mines. We do want to keep this one fortified. We'll block it here. If they go further to the other side, we can always harass them with Tomb Princess. it's depends. It depends, but usually around 5% of the unit. Depends if the unit did rout or did they actually survive the battlefield. It also depends if you won the battle or lost the battle. Is it a sense to, yeah, we have one more turn. We'll get you shop to Carver.
My great works are finished. This one will have to do.
Get a shop to Carver.
The ultimate shrine.
What was the name? Ned wanted Ned Goat. Was that the name he wanted?
My great works unfinished.
Yeah. Everything is good. Just want to see if these guys actually experience. We have 800 here on the fourth most Necropolis Knights.
You know who I am.
Oh, hold on, hold on. There's the main army.
Is mine.
Little Fifi has been upgraded. Okay, I'll lose this. Your shop is still alive. I will check. We did had some casualties in King Roman's army twice. I need to reinforce Arno, he's getting surrounded there. Humphrey got rank 25. I don't want to fight Slayer King with Cetra. That 5 melee attack is huge. He's gonna have over 100 melee attack. I'm making the Scorpion army against them, the Vampire Counts. That's why I recruited them.
Can you see
Shit.
it? From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power? Oblivion has come, my lord. Archaon, the ever-chosen lord of the end times, has re-entered the world. With him, marches a
6
chaos
armies?
host numberless in size. Prepare yourself. for the coming apocalypse.
The old world despairs, for Archaon, the ever-chosen champion of chaos, is come, and with him the end times. Once a Templar priest of Sigmar, Archaon uncovered a terrible secret which drove him to reject his fate and pledge himself to the gods of chaos. In their service, he has devoted himself to the world's destruction, defeating all challenges and rising to a position of dominance over all in the Chaos Wastes, achieving the ultimate accolade, his dark coronation as the Ever-Chosen. The vessel through which the Dark Gods unite their followers to turn the world into a realm of chaos. It is to his banner that the warriors of chaos have been flocking, and it is his malign will that now drives them forth in a terrible wave of destruction destined to sweep all before it. The earth groans beneath the iron-shod feet of Archaon's numberless horde, and with him comes death. Is there any champion of the old world mighty enough to withstand the Lord of the End Times? No big deal, no big deal. They removed the chaos from this desert. I'm disappointed, guys. I'm disappointed. They made it easier for the peasants. They removed the chaos from the great desert of Araby. Half of the first dynasty, we researched the dynasty here, half repelled the nomads and secured the borders. He is a peerless master of desert warfare. They remove this faction from the game. They made it easier for the plebs. People were crying, "Oh man, what is so many chaos? How do you defeat our 3 stacks of chaos, all fox the player?" Are you serious? These peasants don't even declare war on us?
Northmen come!
They have removed the vessels of chaos from the game. And they did not put that in the patch notes. That's a big deal. Big fucking deal. So you now have to wonder if this was intentional or if it was a glitch. But, you know, since all the noobs want to be overpowered playing Tomb Kings, they probably just... it was intentional. So no more chaos here. They just come from here, which we defeated in like 2 attacks, and they come here. Plus the chaos wastes. We did defeat these guys in pretty much 2 battles, 3 battles. I'm disappointed. How the fuck would the chaos deal with Nagarond? Did they even play this game? What the hell? Chaos needs to get like 50 armies to defeat Nagarond. The Malekith wins every single encounter.
Call me Lord Craventail.
Lord Craventail?
Why you contact me? What you want need?
They're allied with Nagarond and warring chaos, huh?
Good, good.
They lost trade agreements with Norska. They really made this easy mode for the new players, it seems. No chaos here, and Tomb Kings do not start war with Bjornlings. Oh man, this is sad, man. Disgusting, man.
For chaos! You seek a pact with North.
That's how it should be. Tomb King should start a war with this faction. There should be more chaos coming here. who are worried about Tomb Kings getting overwhelmed. You can win a campaign before a Chaos Invasion. Leipzig will quit anyways after that.
Not likely. This is impudence.
Land of the dead. Tomb King of Nehekara. My dynasty reigns supreme.
Okay, so Xandri works for the experience.
Tomb King of Nehekara.
Seize. That will incur my
It's
wrath.
only 7 armies, no experience, man. Look at this trash.
Do not.
Might just be
displease
20 armies here. This is a very weak part of the game. This gets better with Norska release. Okay.
Where is this? Legions, march! Stride to greatness!
Go deal. How the fuck this guy's called? Puppets of Chaos? Yeah, the Vessels of Chaos have been removed from the game.
Address me as
I
your
cannot
highness.
believe they removed Vessels of Chaos from the game. Just cannot believe it. No patch notes, no explanation why. Just ninja nerf to Chaos. Chaos should be, when Chaos come, they should destroy half the world before even anybody having a chance to counterattack.
Nehekara rises from the sands. Never tire. I have arrived.
Ivory and gold.
Let's find High King.
Stop that.
Go fight this.
Your king demands.
Let's see this.
To battle for the creator. Go.
They really need to buff the Chaos Invasion, man. They really need to buff the Chaos Invasion. Peasants of Chaos, aka the Rise of Chaos, is just disappointing. And now with the removal of the I don't know what they are. Are they puppets or vessels? Puppets. Now with the removal of the puppets of Chaos, it's really disappointing.
Curse them all.
They also need to make all Chaos armies rank 4. Rank 4 experience. Are we playing Legendary or what? Man, the dwarves and the what them call the Dark Elves, they laugh in the face of Chaos. These are a range army with our anti-large hero.
Tomb King. My will be done. Next in line.
skulls do look badass.
Tomb King. Undying Prince.
Don't even take damage there from range. This guy takes it from far there. Why does he not get terrified there? Why does he not get terrified there? Shit, just don't work together like that. Okay, taking some serious damage.
Khemri.
Give me some protection. You don't even need to use artillery with the Tomb Kings. It's nice. It's nice though. You can make some range-oriented armies with more skull, screaming catapults, and skeleton archers. Then you go for the battle skill as well.
Victory in undeath.
The Tomb King artillery is good. Because there is so many other units you could use as well.
My new city.
that? This enchanted item made from the cannonball that killed infamous necromancer Gabriel Dunford grants the wielder advantage when facing the missile attacks of war machines. Executioner. They're recruiting 2 more armies here.
Don't think so.
The wars are not done yet. I want to find the Slayer King. Bring me there's no... Look at that moment, man. That moon is beautiful. That moment is beautiful.
King of greatest dynasty.
I
Where are you
have
going,
no
friend?
time for this.
The day of awakening. Nehekara will be mine.
The follow-up battle. Let's get some Knop charge.
Bravely in power. Servants, stride to
Rank
greatness.
14 on King Rakash. Let's go for the resurrect here.
Land of the dead.
Not really intimidated that much by the vampires. But, we don't want to cross territory. We just go what's nearby. Find the Slayer King.
Big on.
Find the Slayer King. Get this right here. Get him rank 13 here. Off.
King of greatest dynasty.
Go for the missile damage with the Casket of Souls. I don't really care about this. This gives damage to the sharp to great bows. Missile damage with Casket of Souls. Casket of Souls and the great bows. We're gonna have the great bows here. We're gonna have the Casket of Souls. And a lot of shooting. What's gonna happen when the enemy gets close? Alberts are always a good option. You can have some Shapti as well, the regular. Don't care about the regular. We have extra hero titans as well. Might even have an extra hero titan here.
My will be done.
We do have to wait
Greatness
turn
comes.
though. We do have to wait a turn. Should visit rank 28. Trap souls. Souls retrieved from the Netherworld and bound to their controller provide a degree of magic resistance. Magic resistance and terror.
Servants,
So only one can be available, even if you trigger the event. So only one. Interesting. This is a little stupid. Only one can be available there. That's a little stupid. We cannot get any more until this is triggered. I should have recruited Cask of Souls and then click that. A little stupid that they can only have one waiting there. This gives it 10% missile damage and then get 15% here. I'll try to get more over time. Every 15 turns we can get one. Get as many as you can. But then something else. Yeah, also needs to get stronger. Truncate.
Attend your king, slaves.
Have to be a little careful here.
The mighty Deepwood welcomes you beneath its bower. Fine.
Hopefully these guys don't make peace with our enemies.
Who seeks me? You dabbled in sorcery and now you pay...
These guys actually survived? What the hell? So many enemies and they actually survived and expanded a little? I wouldn't be surprised if Vlad gets allies with Malekith. That's the only way he'll survive.
Rises from the sands.
We have nowhere to go with this guy. I have to go to Scamblight.
Make way. Strike on my command.
You can start attacking the Blood River Valley here. We do have that space here. Start attacking the Blood River Valley, Eastern Border Princess, and the Silver Road. We do need to take their capital. Don't want them spamming units on us here. Before we continue, boys, I'm just in a 5-minute break. Need to stretch my legs. Stretch my legs, get a drink. 5 minutes. Well, next. I need to find a Slayer here. Be right back. Okay, back. Let's continue. Just our usual dwarf garrison here for the regular city. How long am I streaming? Not sure. Stream can end at any moment now. Any moment now.
Necropact.
It's fine on the other side. Snakes here.
Mightiest of kings.
This archers kind of lost value for this type of army. Especially with Setter in the army.
Cetra the imperishable. I control the sands.
Snakes here. I don't want to shoot them snakes.
Cetra the imperishable.
Look at speed, man. Even avoid projectiles.
Cetra moves.
Forward!
Who bring my chariot? No slaves.
They're shooting there.
Necropact. The artist.
What the shooting here? Shooting snakes finally. Look at the range, man. Look at that range. What the fuck? Fighting the walls, we're giving fighting the wall. Giving fighting the wall.
Cetra the imperishable. Mightiest of kings. My order.
Problems are in. Let's mark those guys in the center. Oh, they actually have stuff here. Still got there, still got there. Necros makes will fight here.
Master Sculptor.
They fled from the walls. Now we go on the walls and they flee from the walls. Get back here. Then go on the wall here. I'm gonna get rid of these archers. That much value anymore in the either of those dwarves, guys. How is it that Tyr is still fighting two Tomb Scorpions? What the hell? Shoot my artillery here. My snakes.
Setra the imperishable. Assault the mark. Orders accepted. Setra the imperishable.
But it's so strong, man. It's so strong. You have them on the walls here. You guys down here. Just need to keep casting debuffs here.
Great artist. Charge!
That speed, look at that speed. Coming, don't you were there, friend. We coming. Are you serious? These scorpions have terror. For fuck's sake, what the hell is this shit? Look at this artillery crews. They gotta have them Chuck Norrises in the crew. What the fuck? Awesome legendary, man. Dr. Moldesar must shop the tomb guards better.
I do not lose.
It really depends who you're fighting. I feel like mass tomb guard here with halberds, if you have a gold boss for them, are gonna be better. In more situation than the shop would be. There are still both good options.
This is Cetra's.
It's replenishment, man. We just keep moving. Nobody can stop us here.
Cetra does not serve. I am destined.
And I could rank 80 units. We can conquer this whole land before we recruit some of these units. Have enough infantry here.
Lesser siblings would falter.
Five turns, man. World will end in 5 turns. do want to get some anti-large stuff here. We'll get 3 more anti-large units. Loss up in person. Don't want any range in this army.
Be done. Land of the dead. Land of the dead. My will be done. You know who I am.
Two armies here. Where are they gonna move from those 2 armies? What was it? Dealer of the happy stuff?
See, Father, I command. Don't think so.
Never.
I serve King and Patria. Drag their souls to Yusiran.
Other colors were Syrian.
He will serve.
Okay, we have almost all the campaign skills here.